When you first receive your long-range headphone system, the inside of the box should look something like this. Taking your TV ears manual out of the way, we can look at the parts of the system. Now to start with, we have the transmitter. This transmitter here is the device that you're going to use to connect to your television. It also acts as a charger for your headphones and sends a wireless signal out to them. These are the headphones themselves. These are what you'll be wearing. These items are going to work within 50 feet of the transmitter anywhere in the home. As for the cords for the system, to start with, we have our RCA analog audio cord. This wire is one that you'll use to connect to the audio out on the TV, if the audio out is a pair of round holes. Next we have this, our 3.5mm analog audio cord. This particular cord is used if the audio out is a single round hole. And when using that wire, you can use this adapter with red and white on one end and a short little plug into a female on the other to connect to the transmitter. Finally, we have our digital audio coaxial cable, which is used for digital outputs on a lot of off-brand TVs, as well as our AC adapter for electricity. One more cord exists underneath all of the packaging in the box. Underneath this plastic casing, you'll find our optical digital audio cord. The optical digital audio cord is used for most new digital TVs, and so in most cases this will be how you hook up your TV ears. And the final thing in the box that we have are our batteries. And together we're going to put them in. Before we install your TV ears long-range headphone system, we'll want to make sure we have batteries in the headphones. If we pick them up, we can see at the top of the padding on here, one of the two sides has this locking symbol. That side has the batteries in it. And if we grab the black plastic on the back of it firmly in one hand and the padding in the other, we can twist the padding counterclockwise to remove it and get to the battery compartment. This is where we're going to install the batteries. The two batteries should come with the system in this little package. We can take them out, fit them into the headphones, and then we can put them on a skew and then straighten them by turning it clockwise to lock it back into place. Once that's done, next we need to get power for our transmitter, and we can do that with our AC adapter, this cord here. Turning to the back of the transmitter, we can see several connections on the back here. We're going to want to make sure that this is plugged into the bottom one, the DC in, and the other end into an electrical outlet. Now, one last thing we want to do while we're on the back here, this power switch at the bottom, make sure you turn that on. That'll activate power to the transmitter. Now, before we use these other cords, we need to figure out how to plug into the TV. And we can do that by taking a look at the back of it. On the back of your TV, we'll need to find what hole is labeled with the word out in order to find out what to connect to. The TV ears can use different kinds of connections. If you have a small round hole like this one, you'll need to use the cord that was black on both ends with a single long metal tip. Connect that into the back of the TV into that port, and the other end will need to use this adapter with white and red on one end and a single plug on the other. Connect those together and the white and red holes into the white and red matching holes on the transmitter. If instead your TV has a pair of white and red holes for the output, just like on the transmitter, just use the cord that's red and white on both ends to connect to that. If instead you have a digital audio out, one of these square-shaped holes with a cover over it, you can use your optical cord to connect to that, and then into the matching hole on the back of your transmitter. Finally, if you have a round orange hole or black hole labeled digital audio out, that's a coaxial connection. You'll want to use this black cord with the guards around the plug to connect to that and into the coaxial hole on the back of your transmitter. Once that's all connected, then you should be pretty much set. Just make sure that the switch at the top of the transmitter is set correctly. If you're using the optical connection, it needs to be in the optical position. For coaxial, it should be in coaxial. And if you have it hooked up with either the 3.5mm analog cord or the RCA cord, you'll need to have it in the audio position. With all that set, everything should be ready for use. Just let us know if you need any further help.